Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, as the title reads, people are using Jeremiah Omoto's name to scam people online. People are using Jeremiah Omoto's name to solicit funds from gullible Christians all over the world to compel them to donate to some sort of a foundation. Scammers, 419 and Yahoo boys, they have taken an opportunity and they are, riding on this big name called Jeremiah Omoto. They are creating fake accounts. They are creating fake bank accounts in the name of Jeremiah Omoto. But the big question is, are they? Are they really 419s that are doing this? That have caused Jeremiah to actually finally come up with a plan to do a massive damage control. Because Jeremiah have produced different videos to try to discredit a specific woman, a Canadian lady, who has come out alleging that she was in communication with Jeremiah Omoto and Jeremiah Omoto duped her 35,000 US dollars. Everything that is happening from the camp of Jeremiah Omoto is mere damage control because Jeremiah Omoto barely responds to things that are actually being accused of him. We have a case of testimony that went missing at his shrine. He has not responded. The only time he responded is when he lied, prophet lied to people that testimony will be found in 4 days. However, he changed his mind. But that's not the topic of the conversation. The topic of the conversation is, why is this case of the Canadian lady so much of interest to Jeremiah Omoto? Because he knows the implications, because he knows he probably has a hand in this fraud, in these scams. Let me give you how these financial syndicates operate. There's a video that they are using as a defense to say these people are recording themselves and they are scamming people on the phone and they are showing the video to say, look, this is Jeremiah Omoto, what not and what not, just so that they can manipulate people and deceive people as a backup or as a damage control system. But this specific woman from Canada, she knows her story. She was not scammed using a video that was recorded on a phone of someone impersonating Jeremiah. She spoke with Jeremiah on the phone. She got linked on a Zoom broadcast by Jeremiah Omoto. She has the proof, the figures, and all the statements of all the transactions that she did towards Jeremiah Omoto's account. This is the woman that I'm talking about to those of you who do not know the specific Canadian lady that we are referring to.
I am appealing to the churches in Nigeria, to the pastors that are called the real one. Please tell Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufi to give me back my $35,000. I will not stop speaking. I will not rest. I will not stop speaking. I will not rest because I'm not afraid of him. He has already posed a threat. He posed a threat. He threatened me that if I do video of him, I might end up regretting it. I am saying that if anything happens to any of my family members, Jeremiah should be held accountable, should be held liable. I am asking because he thinks that I'm voiceless. I don't have anybody to fight for me. I have Jehovah Jireh who lives in heaven, the God of mankind, the God who brings judgment upon every soul. He is here with me. I am asking Jeremiah Omoto Fufi, I am doing this video so that it can reach you. When you pay my money back to the account you told me to create it, which I did create, I will also come out to the world and tell them you have paid me my money. This money, you will not be able to swallow it well. It will not digest in your stomach, I'm telling you. And stop calling me your beloved daughter.
In this video, as you can see, she's calling out Jeremiah Omoto to pay back the 35,000 that she has deposited in Jeremiah Omoto's account over a period of time. Jeremiah Omoto responded to this lady. At first he said, how can I take money from a poor woman like you? But we can't really hold Jeremiah, in that respect to say Jeremiah is honorable or Jeremiah has integrity to a point that he can't take money from poor people, because Jeremiah has been taking money from poor people. poor people of Wari have been giving offerings, tithes, and seeds to Jeremiah Omoto. So for him to say that, how can I take 35,000 from a poor lady like you? Yet he's collecting 10,000 nairas there. He's collecting 100,000 nairas there. He's collecting 50,000 nairas. He's siphoning the smallest penny that the poor masses of Wari have. So he can't actually use the fact that he's a billionaire to dispute the claim that is being made by this lady. After these accusations, Jeremiah Omoto did another video in his congregation. This I see it as a damage control as well. He used an ex-policeman, as they call him, that this man was also doing fraud. They chose an individual whom they are labeling as a police officer to say that he was actually relieved of duty because he's one of the people that are doing Yahoo on the internet using the name of Jeremiah Omoto. Watch the video before we analyze it.
I later used your name to open Facebook account. They called the phone. When they called the phone, I did not know that it was police that later called the phone. So I drove the way they called me that I should come, that they want to see me.
Now he has lost his uniform because of this case.
This is a matter of financial crime and impersonation. And this person, when arrested, he was invited by the commissioner of police, who were before the commissioner of police, and he was interviewed. And they were disappointed in this man because the commissioner of police said we recruited a wrong man, not knowing he's a thief. That was what the commissioner of police told him. They went on the room trial with all the fact this boy was dismissed because it was through the internet, through his phone, they printed out all the evidence beyond every reasonable doubt, and he was dismissed. And this is somebody who said because of this matter his father is sick, paralyzed, he wants to come and beg that he doesn't want to go to prison.
The young man that rolling on the ground, he have been using phone and bearing, he said, is Jeremiah Omoto for free in order to fraud people. He was on a uniform. Because of this, he now loses his uniform. In Nigeria, you are a policeman, you are not allowed to do such things. So the office said, in our office we don't do these things. Oh yeah, leave us alone. That's how he was arrested. They told me that somebody is using your name called Jeremiah. I have paid so thing to your account. And let me tell you, anybody, viewers all over the world, anybody that asks you, so I am Jeremiah Omoto for free, don't believe the person. Say pay to orphanage. Don't pay. This young boy opened an account, use Jeremiah's name to fraud people, not one, praying for people, prophesying, telling them to fear in their hearts for them to pay money, use amount of money.
So after watching this video, this young man who they claim, who they are portraying as a policeman, who was fired from the Department of Police because he was caught doing Yahoo in the name of Jeremiah Omoto. They are saying this young man confesses that he was doing Yahoo using Jeremiah Omoto's name. But from what you have just observed, from what we have just witnessed in this video, does this really look like a policeman? Does this testimony being given here sounds legit? Do the maths. Okay, if he was caught red-handed committing this crime, why is he not in prison? Why is he in Jeremiah Omoto's church giving a testimony? How does the law enforcement in Nigeria work? That if a suspect has been caught, you'll be given an opportunity to come and give a witness or testimony of the crimes that they committed in the public in Jeremiah Omoto's church. Does Jeremiah Omoto have that power in Nigeria that he can go and pick out someone from the prison cells? Because if this is crime, if this was a policeman, he's supposed to be in prison for the crimes that he committed in the name of Jeremiah Omoto. Because no one is above the law. Jeremiah does not have the power to say that this person has been convicted of this crime, so he can go to the police and say, release him. He doesn't. When a crime is committed, one has to be prosecuted. This young policeman, as they call him, is supposed to be in prison, not in Jeremiah Omoto's church giving a testimony. They are saying he lost his job. Okay, this is my challenge to Jeremiah Omoto. Can you, on your platform, give us the profile of this young man's employment history? Show us his police badge number. When he was employed in the police department. This is actually a disgrace to the entire police department. For them to allow one of their own being paraded in public, making such a confession or a testimony, the police department wouldn't allow this to happen. There's no department that would allow their name to be disgraced in such a manner. The reason why they had to stage manage this and use this boy and call him a policeman is so that they can send a message to the world that Jeremiah has power. This is some sort of a psychological manipulation that he's doing. Most of you won't pick it up. But what the message that Jeremiah is sending to the world is, if I can bring down a policeman, if I can make a policeman come to my shrine and apologize and roll on the ground, who are you people to me? You people that are accusing me of A, B, C, D, and E. What makes you think I'm not going to pick you up from wherever you are and bring you to my shrine and make the same apology? That's the message he's sending. There's no policeman that will crawl on the ground the way that this young man is crawling. No matter how guilty he is. This is not the court of law. Jeremiah Omoto's shrine is not the court of law. This is not the platform where he can plead guilty or innocent and ask for forgiveness for him to be pardoned. The only time he can actually crawl and apologize is in court to the judge, because the judge is the one that has the power to sentence this young man for the crimes that he have committed. But Jeremiah wants to put fear into people that I am almighty. This young man, he lost his job because of me. He lost his uniform because of me. And all this is damage control. Damage control to what? To the accusations that were made by the Canadian lady. I'm actually beginning to think that this was not a scam. This was not a 419 operation. This was Jeremiah Omoto himself and his boys, because he has his boys that he works with that do all these Yahoo for him. And all the remittances come to him. This is actually beginning to make sense if you connect the dots properly, to a point whereby they can parade and do all these gigs to prove a point that people are scamming people in my name, people are doing so and so in my name. People are not doing anything in Jeremiah Omoto's name. There is no any identity crisis in Nigeria whereby Yahoo people are going to banks to open accounts in Jeremiah Omoto's in Jeremiah Omoto's name. I'm not disputing the fact that they are scammers. They are scammers. But in the case of the Canadian lady who lost $35,000 to Jeremiah Omoto, that's what's not a scam. Jeremiah has his hands in it. Jeremiah spoke with this lady over the phone. This lady is convicted and she knows what she knows. She has the proof that she has to back this up. The damage control that they do, I don't know who advises Jeremiah Omoto, or I don't know who does PR for Jeremiah Omoto, but these people are so lame. They need to be relieved of duty with effective immediately, with immediate effect. I want you to watch the other damage control that he did to try to counter these allegations or these accusations of him scamming people online. Listen to this, to one of his stooges, what he said, and let's analyze it after.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? What's the account?
An account in GTB just yesterday, bearing your 3 names.
Open there. Open short. Yes, say it.
This is an account number, account name bearing Jeremiah Omoto Fufei.
GTB.
GTB. Account number 06-990-90. So just like that, and I send it to the manager. How come about this name?
And use my name.
And use your full name. Your full
My
name.
complete name. That was when?
This is just happening yesterday.
Okay.
So, in this case, this young man, is he a young man or is an old man? Whatever he is, but is behaving like a boy in a man's suit. He is saying, Papa, look, there are accounts. I just got an alert. There are accounts that are being opened in your name. With your same name, with your same everything. They are using your name to create accounts. People, I don't know what these people think of us. Maybe they are thinking that we are as gullible and as naive as they are. To think that we can believe that this stooge was actually holding a phone which is showing an alert of an account being opened in Jeremiah Omoto's name. Okay, let's question the banking system of Nigeria. How weak is it? To a point whereby someone can go to the bank and say, I want to open an account, and my name is Jeremiah Omoto Fofen. Please open a bank account for me. Is that how easy it is to open an account in Nigeria? A bank account in Nigeria? Because I believe for anyone to have a bank account, you need to produce your identity. And your identity, all the details on your identity must collaborate with your image, with yourself. So for someone who is as popular as Jeremiah Omoto Fofen in Nigeria, who can actually have the audacity, the guts to go to the bank with an ID written Jeremiah Omoto Fofen, and then they put their face on it, and then it will not be picked up by the bank teller or by anyone that is assisting this particular scammer that is coming impersonating Jeremiah Omoto Fofen. People, let's think. Do you believe what this stooge said? That, Papa, someone opened an account in your name. All the banks in Wari, they know Jeremiah Omoto Fofen. In Delta, in Nigeria. It's just like me going and then take the name of TB Joshua, and then I call myself TB Joshua. And then I put my face on that ID. Then I actually successfully open a bank account in the name of TB Joshua. Don't you think the bank teller will actually raise an alarm that there's a scammer in here? There's no scammer that will actually dare to do that. Because Jeremiah Omoto is a name that is well known in Nigeria. So which ID did this guy use to go and open a bank account in the name of Jeremiah Omoto Fofen? And each and every banking system, they are always conscious. Their security protocols are very sensitive and conscious to duplication of names. The name Jeremiah Omoto is probably in each and every database of these banks because he needs different accounts for depositing all the money that he's stealing from people. So the moment someone puts Jeremiah Omoto Fofen, a profile will show up of Jeremiah Omoto Fofen. How did it even get to the point of that account being approved to be opened in the name of Jeremiah Omoto Fofen? And how did this stooge know that this account was opened? How was he notified? So are you telling me that their security systems are weak to a point that they can only raise a red flag after the account has already been opened, not before someone is trying to open an account in the name of someone? Come on, people. We are not that stupid. And was it a coincidence that this account was actually opened on the very same day that this woman came and alleged that she was scammed by Jeremiah Omoto? Was it a coincidence that a bank account was opened already? They might have actually opened that bank account themselves, the Omotos, so that they can use that bank account as defense when push comes to shove, because this is criminal. What Jeremiah Omoto did, or what is being accused of having done, it's criminal. If it's investigated properly, Jeremiah can be prosecuted for this. So the reason why they could have actually opened that account in the name of Jeremiah Omoto is so that they can use that account to say, listen, they can defend themselves even in court to say, listen, look at this account. It was opened in the name of our father, and we don't even know. Yet they are the ones who opened it. There is no bank that has any different names of Jeremiah Omoto Fofen. This I can bet. It's a lie. It's just damage control. Which brings us to the conclusion. Is Jeremiah involved in this scam? If he's not, why is he doing all this damage control? What is he hiding? What message is he trying to send across to the people? Are there scammers out there that are scamming people using, people's identities? Yes, plenty of them. But in the case of this woman, I doubt it was a scam. These prophets, they have their own financial syndicates. They are young boys that are around them, that do these things for them. What can stop you to think that these people are capable of this if they can stand on the pulpit and lie to you and get money from you? If they can do it in public, What can stop them to do it behind the scenes? If Jeremiah Omoto can lie to you in public, that testimony will be found in 4 days. And then after 4 days, he comes and then he says, no, I did not say that. What makes you think he cannot scam people behind the scenes if he can make such a lie in public and not feel anything bad about it? If they can come and make fake prophecies, fake miracles in public, fake healing miracles in public, what can stop them to scam people behind the scenes? They have no integrity, these people. These are criminals. I always say this. These are criminals of the highest note. You can never deny that they did this. They probably did, and I'm sure they did. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he was communicating with this woman. This woman was not scammed. She wasn't scammed. Think about it, process it, and tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't be emotional about it. Don't be spiritual about it. There are 419s, Yahoo boys out there. But this situation is not a Yahoo situation. Jeremiah Omoto knows what happened. And you know what happened. Connect the dots. Put in place all this damage control that they're doing. And it did not end there. This is where it gets interesting. I almost forgot this piece, this part. I want you all to watch this video.
Who can bless this program with 5 million? You will see someone will just come and bless it. Now. Do you hear what I said? What did I say?
You said you need a son that will give 5 million
For this program. You see, you want to come and give me?
I will.
Go back. I will not take the money. I just try you people.
So, in this case, Omoto Fofane is trying to justify himself. The moment you see a man justifying himself, there is something that he is trying to hide. There is something that he's trying to prove. And in this case, what Omoto Fofane is trying to prove is there are people that bring 5 million to my church to make donations, and I deny it. When we look at that brother, okay, they say don't judge a book by its cover. But when we look at that uncle that wanted to donate 5 million, does it look like he has 5 million? Does it look like he's anywhere near 100,000 naira? No, I'm just saying. Some books must be judged by the cover. Judging this book by the cover, this brother here, this uncle that came to say, I'll give it, Papa, he does not have 5 million, this one. This one was planted in the crowd so that when Jeremiah makes this clarion call for this 5 million, he comes out and declare. And Jeremiah is a fraudster, people. Jeremiah is an imposter. He's a liar. So you're telling me of all those gullibles, this is the only grandpa that had the 5 million. Why didn't so many people come? 5 people, 10 people. This was an arrangee. He was put in place so that when Jeremiah calls out for someone to come and give 5 million, this guy comes out and says, I will give it. And the point that they are trying to sell here is, I cannot take $35,000 from anyone. I already have people that are willing to give me money. Do you think Jeremiah will say no to 5 million naira? Do you think he'll say no to it? Jeremiah Omoto, the Omoto Fofane that we all know. Do you think he'll say no to 5 million naira? This is just a stage-managed sin to make you believe that this man does not need anyone's money. This man needs your money. Everything that he's doing, he wants your money. The keys of David, all that was a plan to take money from you. The t-shirts that he sells, he needs money. Ruth Matthew, he took so much money from that poor lady. 18,000 naira for one-on-one, 4,500 naira for a t-shirt, 3,500 naira for climbing the mountain. If he can take that amount of money from someone that is poor already, what makes you think he can say no to 5 million naira? Nigerians, wake up. You cannot allow yourself to be fooled for any time longer than this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Everything about Jeremiah Omoto, it's RNG. The miracles are RNG. The prophecies are RNG. This we can prove any time of the day. There's nothing that is truthful that comes out of Jeremiah Omoto's mouth. There's nothing. Jeremiah is just an imposter who's claiming to be who he is not. That's the truth. Take it or leave it. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'll check you out on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. And if it's your first time on this platform, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like, don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to hit back at me. I'll check you out. I'm out.